Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the platform, the Labour Lens. Another episode. Welcome to the platform. Please remember to like, share, but most importantly, remember to subscribe to the platform. Today we are talking the retirement age, right? After the Constitutional Court issued out its ruling, right? Let's get the Constitutional Court retirement age, right? Retirement age. And uncertainty. Remember, there's always sometimes at times we've got some uncertainties in terms of the retirement ages. As you know, there are sectors where retirement age starts at 55, then becomes 60 and 65 and all of that. So let's get to it, right? Okay. The recent judgment of the Constitutional Court in MISA is the Motor Industry Staff Association, yes, and another versus the Great South Out Body CC. Right, Great South Panel Beaters Solidarity on behalf of Straydom and others vis-a-vis CETA COC Limited, right, which was handed down on the 20th of December 2024, creates legal uncertainty regarding the interpretation of the consequence of an employee reaching the normal retirement age or agreed retirement age, right. Employers must be aware and understand the impact of the fact that the judgment now provides for three different and mutually exclusive interpretations of what it means and the consequences of an employee reaching the normal retirement age or agreed retirement age. The importance of an employer understanding the legal position cannot be overstated, because failure to dismiss an employee who has reached the normal retirement age or agreed retirement age will constitute unfair discrimination, render the dismissal automatically unfair, and entitle the employee to remuneration that is equal to 24 months, right? Remuneration, right? If the employee is later dismissed in the absence of an agreement. Many employers have fallen victim to not only dismissing employees in this context unfairly, but simultaneously dismissing several such employees unfairly, which resulted in a material risk and prejudicial divisive impact on their workplaces. That said, right, we set out three interpretations provided in three judgments of the Constitutional Court. The first judgment: a dismissal based on age is fair if the employee is dismissed on the exact date upon which they attain their normal or agreed retirement age. A dismissal based on age or any later date is automatically unfair. The exception is that an employer may fairly dismiss an employee based on an age and on a date later than this exact date in terms of an agreement that the employer may dismiss the employee on the lesser day of the month within which the employee has attained their normal or agreed retirement age. The second judgment: a dismissal based on age is fair if the employee is dismissed on the exact date upon which they attain their normal or agreed retirement age, right? Or within a period thereafter, justifying the inference that the employer had not elected to not dismiss the employee based on age. As such, an employer ought to dismiss the employee within a reasonable period after they have reached their normal or agreed retirement age. And failure to do so will be indicative of an election not to dismiss the employee based on age. Right. A third judgment: a dismissal based on age is fair if the employee is dismissed on the date upon which they attain their normal or agreed age or at any date thereafter. Right. Conclusion: an employer, therefore, currently has three potential avenues available to it when dealing with an employee who has attained their normal or agreed retirement age. Right. The first judgment is the most conservative approach. It is noteworthy that the third judgment represented the legal position before this latest judgment of the Constitutional Court. As such, it remains to be seen how the Labour Court and the Labour Appeal Court will deal with the next dispute in this regard. Until then, an employer has 3 avenues available to it and ought to choose the one that best suits its interest at any given point in time, subject to fairness. All right. Thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. Please tune in again on Wednesday and on Fridays with another episode. Right. Please remember to subscribe to the platform and share the video with your community to ensure that we grow the platform and ensure this kind of information reaches people. Right. Because this information is meant to empower people. Let's make sure that it reaches as much wider audience as it possibly can. Thank you very much.